The razor's edge. When psychosis turns deadly, the line between mental illness and violence is often blurred, but rarely examined with the cold clarity it deserves. For Cohen Milesrath, that line became irrevocably crossed in his father's living room, a place now haunted by the raw memory of a psychotic break. The breaking point, the incident unfolded in seconds. A cryptic text message triggered a delusion. His father was possessed. A kitchen knife became a symbol of divine judgment, and a struggle ensued. The result: a bitten earlobe, blood splattered across the floor, and a desperate, slashing attack on his father's throat. Cohen didn't kill him, but the violence ended his life as he knew it. Facing felony charges and a restraining order, he stared into the abyss of a decade in prison. This wasn't an isolated event. Roughly 300 times a year in the US, children kill their parents, a grim statistic representing 2% of all homicides. The reality is stark. Many of these cases involve young men grappling with severe, untreated psychosis, still living at home. The invisible crisis, the tragedy for Cohen and others like him, is that their mental illness made everyday life impossible long before the violence erupted. Unable to function in school or hold a job, they leaned on their parents for survival. But paranoia can flip that dependency on its head, twisting the closest bond into a deadly threat. This is not a matter of morality or character. It is a failure of mental health systems. The fact that psychotic breaks can lead to this level of violence is a brutal reminder that untreated mental illness is not just a personal tragedy, but a public safety crisis. Without intervention, the symptoms escalate until they become a matter of life and death. Cohen's story is a dark mirror reflecting a silent epidemic, the invisible crisis of psychosis tearing families apart. A system failing its most vulnerable, the cycle is clear. Untreated psychosis leads to escalating delusions, which in turn can trigger violent outbursts. In the end, the consequences fall on both the individual and the loved ones caught in the crossfire. The incident at Cohen's house wasn't a random act of cruelty. It was the inevitable outcome of a system that leaves too many people to suffer in silence until they reach the breaking point.